Welcome to Faith and Life Wisdom. Today, we begin the story of the most beloved man in history, Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the early life. In the vast desert of Arabia, more than 1,400 years ago, a child was born who would change the course of human history. He was named Muhammad, the praised one. He was born in the noble tribe of Quraysh, in the sacred city of Makkah. His father, Abdullah, had passed away before his birth. His mother, Amina, named him Muhammad and entrusted his care to Allah, the Most Merciful. From his earliest years, Muhammad was known for his honesty, gentleness, and wisdom. He never lied, never hurt, and never cheated, and his people came to call him Al-Amin, the trustworthy. Though orphaned at a young age, he was cared for by his grandfather Abdul Muttalib and later by his uncle Abu Talib, who loved him like a son. Youth, honesty, and the trust of Quraysh. As he grew older, Muhammad began working as a shepherd and later joined trade caravans. Despite the corruption around him, idols, lies, injustice, he stood apart. He never lied, never worshipped an idol, and never betrayed anyone's trust. The people began calling him Al-Amin, the trustworthy. Even enemies trusted him with their most valuable belongings. His heart was filled with concern for the poor, the orphans, the weak. He often gave what little he had to help others. In his 20s, he began working for a noble woman, Khadija bint Khuwaylid, a respected businesswoman. Impressed by his honesty and character, she proposed marriage. He accepted, and they began a marriage filled with love, mercy, and peace. He was now 25. She was 40. The search for truth and first revelation. Even though he had everything, a good home, wealth, and a noble wife, something in his heart longed for more. He would often retreat to the cave of Hira, high in the mountains, to reflect and worship the one true God. For nights and days, he sat alone, seeking peace and truth. Until one night, a night that changed all of history, an angel appeared. The angel Jibril, sent by Allah. The cave filled with light. The angel said, "Read." Muhammad replied, "I cannot read." Again, "Read in the name of your Lord who created." His heart trembled. He rushed home. His blessed wife Khadija held him and said, "By Allah, he will never disgrace you." The call to Islam and opposition. The message began privately. First Khadija believed, then Ali ibn Abi Talib, Abu Bakr, and Zayd ibn Haritha. Quietly, the message spread. But when he was commanded to call publicly, the people of Quraysh grew angry. They insulted him, mocked him, even beat his followers. Yet he never responded with hatred. He forgave, he prayed, he kept calling. Bilal ibn Rabah was tortured with hot stones, but he cried, "Ahad, Ahad, one, one." Some companions were forced to migrate to Abyssinia. The Prophet lost his uncle and Khadija, the two who protected him. That year was called Am al-Huzn, the year of sorrow. Migration and victory in Madina. Allah opened a new door. The city of Yathrib, later known as Madina, welcomed the Prophet with love. He migrated there, and the Islamic State was born. In Madina, he became not just a prophet, but a leader, a judge, a general, and a teacher. He taught people mercy, brotherhood, and equality. Black and white, rich and poor, all were equal before Allah. After many battles and years of struggle, he returned to Makkah, not with revenge, but with forgiveness. He forgave all who had harmed him. He entered the city with his head lowered in humility. Final message and departure. In the final year of his life, he stood before over 100,000 companions at the farewell pilgrimage and gave his final sermon. O people, there is no superiority of an Arab over a non-Arab, or of a white over a black. He reminded them to follow the Qur'an and sunnah and said, I leave behind two things. If you hold on to them, you will never go astray. Soon after, he fell ill. In his final moments, he raised his hand and whispered, O Allah, the highest companion. And the world lost its greatest light, but his legacy would live forever. The Prophet Muhammad was not just a leader or a messenger or a man of history. He was the mercy to the worlds, a light sent by Allah to guide humanity to truth, peace, and purpose. May peace and blessings forever be upon him, and may we carry his message in our hearts, in our homes, and in every breath we take. This was Faith and Life Wisdom, sharing timeless stories of guidance and light. Share this story with someone who loves the Prophet, peace be upon him. Like, comment, and subscribe for more stories that inspire the soul.